Oh my god, guys. Another absolutely ridiculous performance from Barcelona. We seem to be demolishing every single team that is in our path. And now we've demolished Athletic Club 4-0. First of all, let's talk about the main man today, Ousmane Dembele. He managed to do one of the best substitute performances I've seen for Barcelona in recent months. He was absolutely superb when he came on from the bench. I was one of the first people to be extremely critical of him when he said that he wanted up to 20-30 million euros per year. And I completely agree with that. I don't think he deserves that money yet because he hasn't proven it. But what he has done is absolutely shown his talent off the bench today. He crushed that Athletic Club defense. They could not handle him. He started on the left wing, then he moved on to the right wing. He caused so many problems, scored an absolutely ridiculous goal. I actually saw on Supersport that the goal probability from that position was 4.4%, and he still managed to do it. So it was absolutely superb. Weirdly, the Supersport have awarded Aubameyang the man of the match, which is absurd because it should have been either Pedri or Ousmane Dembele. But he was absolutely superb. He dominated that Athletic Club defense. The other thing that he did, which I found absolutely amazing, is to actually make good decisions. We've seen Barcelona struggle with this, but he's finally done it. The other interesting thing to look at in Barcelona's performance was how we started. In a lot of Barcelona performance in recent months, we've started with not that much intensity, and we've just really struggled to get into the game. But this time, we absolutely started superbly, and we were really on the front foot from that first minute. To add to this, Barcelona completely dominated Athletic Club in terms of stats as well, as we managed to do 17 shots to their 6, 7 shots on target to their 3, and we outpossessed them 72% to 28% for Athletic Club. So superb performance. Aubameyang's goal, it's just why he's such a good striker. He got into a superb, it just shows how his instincts are because he got into a superb position where he dropped back from the defender and absolutely did superbly well. The other thing that he did, which I found superb, is he made the correct runs in the box. He had good link-up play. The other thing that I also found amazing with this Barcelona performance is Pedri. That kid, he is something so special that honestly, we've just gone one of the best players in his position in the world right now. What he's able to do with the ball is so like Iniesta. It's amazing. He has this Barcelona DNA that is so amazing for a footballer so young, but also for a footballer that's not even from La Masia. The way he is with the ball is amazing. And so this is superb from Pedri. Gavi, although it wasn't his best match, at times he showed his brilliance as well. Busquets in that DM position is doing much better, especially because we have more control over our games. Same thing with Piqué. The other thing that I found amazing is that Serginho Dest performed exceptionally well today. On that left-hand side, he was able to do a few little tricks. His recovery runs to come back and defend for Barcelona was absolutely superb. Adama Traore, he does that signature thing where he picks up the ball from extremely deep positions and drives at that Athletic Club defense, and he did well as well. There's two players that I want to talk about that maybe did not do as well. So that is Ferran Torres, who obviously came on, and he just wasn't great today. I think it's what we have to say. It is the honest truth. He has not been great, Ferran Torres. He had a brilliant chance today where he could have really punished this Athletic Club team. He didn't take it. I think for Barcelona, he's just lacking that confidence because I think at his best, he is something extremely special for Barcelona, but he is lacking confidence, especially after those misses from Napoli. I know a lot of people are already writing him off, and that's extremely clear. I think that's wrong because I think he does have a lot of talent, and most importantly, he has that intelligence where he knows when to pick up the ball, when to drop in deep, and we saw that against Atletico Madrid. We saw that today, and we've seen that in the last few games. So he is a very intelligent footballer. If he just picks his head up a little bit, looks around for his options sometimes, and isn't as selfish as he is right now. Now, being selfish is not a bad thing because you need that. We need that in center forwards, and you need that in forwards. But he has to be a little bit more intelligent in terms of when he starts shooting, and he just has to get his shooting boots on because at the moment, his shots are just going to some stand in the Camp Nou because that is how it is at the moment. But I'm not too worried because it's only been really a month and a half since he's come to the club. he's also just recovered. Just a few weeks ago, he's recovered from his injury. And so he needs to be given time. But I think if he is given time, he's going to be something special for Barcelona. The other people that came on today were Luke de Jong, Frankie de Jong, and Memphis Depay. To start off, Frankie de Jong was a superb change for Barcelona because he added much more control in that midfield. He's technically brilliant, as we know, and he was superb. In terms of Nico Gonzalez, really didn't have much of an impact when he came on. Luke de Jong, brilliant header. That's why he's there. And I genuinely think, ever since we brought Luke de Jong into this club, we need that kind of player off the bench. We need a player that has that kind of heading ability, that is really those old-fashioned center forwards, where you put a ball in the box and you put it to his head, he's going to score. He is that kind of player. In terms of Memphis Depay, superb run into the box to score that last goal. I think he still has a lot to offer for this club because he's technically brilliant, can play really on the left side or in the center forward position for Barcelona. He's an extremely talented player, and he still has a lot to offer in terms of his hold-up play, in terms of how he can drop into certain positions to pick up the ball. So overall, a brilliant Barcelona performance. And I'm stunned because this Athletic Club side is still a very good side. They're fighting for Europa League football and Europa Conference League football in La Liga. They're in the Copa del Rey semi-final, and we'll be playing Valencia. They beat Real Madrid in the quarterfinal of the Copa del Rey. They've beaten Atletico Madrid this season. So they were not an easy team. And it's also important to note that they just smashed Real Sociedad 4-0 just a week before. So the fact we've beaten them, the fact that we've demolished them is something I'm so proud of Barcelona. It's a brilliant performance. And we've just got to continue like this, because this team at the moment is going to a completely different level. And we are really becoming one of the best young teams in Europe. And that is not at all an overstatement.